Brian Anderson, Coach Stan Van Gundy, and the Hall of Famer Grant Hill here with me at the table, and Allie LaForce reporting from the sidelines.
Even after that serious knee injury, Porzingis with the spring to flush it.
You know, Grant, in interviews, Jason Tatum often seems understated and soft-spoken, but that's just him, isn't it?
That's true, B.A. Tatum has a quiet confidence about him. He doesn't feel the need to be loud or act out. He lets his work on the court do all the talking for him. We don't always get to see this from Tatum, adding the sizzle to the steak.
Down low. Here's Hart. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. That one on Tatum. And he'll be shooting his first free throw. A battle of the big men. Grab some popcorn for this face-off at the center position tonight, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. I mean, these bigs bring the size and skill. Who has more tools in their toolkit? I mean, we're about to find out.
Oh, Tatum slams it home.
The speed of Tatum's drive makes it so tough to defend. You just don't get a chance to stop him.
Pass to Bridges. Back to Brunson. Clock at 6. The shot that time not on target. Good work defensively by White. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with the Celtics head coach. We got into it about his strategy against Karl Anthony Towns. These modern bigs are tough to stop, he told me, and went on to say, I'm hoping we can just force him to take bad shots, not the ones that he wants. I'll settle for that. So they're looking to disrupt Cat's selections and keep him from his spots, guys.
And Allie, thanks. Outside Porzingis. Outside Holiday. Pass to Porzingis. And Anunoby pulls it down.
Well, when they're playing off you, you have to make them pay. And he couldn't.
Stan, you look at the Celtics, as high-powered as they come offensively.
No question, Brian. They can space the floor at every position, and any one of their starters is able to give you 20 on a given night.
Yes, it's good.
One of the tallest guys in the league. Give Porzingis the ball there and just let him work.
Hart from long range. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that three almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
And he's good on the second. Well, Grant, all the high hopes Knicks fans have had in recent years, they have finally come to fruition.
Yeah, it really was good to see the Knicks have a great campaign last year. From the players, to the coaches, to the front office, and the fans. They've pressed all the right...
Oh, he packs it down!
That is incredible.
And what a drive by Tatum. Striking suddenly and slamming it in before the defense can get in his way.
Back to Brunson. There's the drive. Bearing his second of 3 attempts.
And I love the trust between Brunson and his guys. I mean, working so hard to set each other up.
Tatum with it. Towns covering. Horford. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Boston.
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on the defense.
He's off on the second. Well, I don't think anyone predicted that Jalen Brunson would become the player he is today, Grant.
Yeah, that's for sure, B.A. Or he definitely wouldn't have been a second-round pick. He's a hard worker, a competitor, and an elite offensive player. An aggressive move to a strong finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
Left side, Tatum. Sinks that one from the post. Tatum's got 8.
And sometimes you forget how long Tatum is, and he's terrific at using this to his advantage inside.
And Brunson, here we go. Towns down low. Back to Brunson. Right wing. Three-pointer. Boston with a rebound. Now the Celtics on the move. The kick to Tatum. Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball.
New York ball.
There's 10 seconds left to play in the first. Right side, Brunson. Just 3 on the clock. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play.
The Celtics, 16. The Nets, 17.
Man, this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And from what we've seen from New York, what's your take so far?
Well, we've watched them force their way to the line, and it seems to be working so far.
Yeah, and a lot of times it's really hard to get foul calls on the road. Credit them for being so aggressive.
Out to the right wing. And it's Towns penetrating. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Towns has gotten his second bucket.
And that's the kind of physicality you want to see from Cat, using his size down low.
The shot by Holiday, no good.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Towns gets the bucket. Towns has gotten 4 this quarter.
Nice positioning and footwork on point. And Towns so smooth down there inside.
And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And coach, a perennial all-defense performer, Drew Holiday. Fearsome at that end of the floor in particular.
Yeah, Brian, he's as good a defensive guard as there is. Great size and strength at the point guard spot. You combine that with his IQ and his competitive will, he is a problem on a nightly basis.
Here's Brown. Hart pulls it in. And so it's Hart with it. He brings it up for New York. 3-point lead. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Yeah, strong flush from Towns. I like whenever he plays with an edge inside.
Foul on Josh Hart. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
Horford outside. It's Brown on the wing. Out to Horford. Shot clock at 5. Brown, no good.
It's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. The Knicks, one of the top defensive teams in the league, and it starts in the paint. Coach Tom Thibodeau said, quote, "We've prided ourselves on having a tight shell. We've got great rim protection, guys who take charges, and we're aggressive on the ball. Guys, great defense has always been Tibbs' MO."
And nothing has changed now. Thanks, Allie. The drive by Holiday. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
The determination from Holiday shines through there. Refuses to give up on that shot.
And Stan, they always say, for a player, confidence is such a big part of it. How can a coach instill that in a player?
Well, as your coach, I think your job is to create a system that the players believe in and they believe they can have success in. The rest of it has to come from inside of the players. They have to believe in themselves.
On the wing, Holiday. 7 points in the game. Horford, right side. Outside Holiday. From the arc. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Brunson looks it over. Check out Brunson going to work inside.
Brunson doesn't fear going in amongst the trees. Remarkable poise there inside.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Now for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades.
And there's a pick. Can't get it to drop. Good work defensively by White. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. The kick to Tatum. Okay! Tatum punching it home!
It's not surprising to see Tatum taking over offensively. I mean, he's capable of doing this on a nightly basis.
Kicks it out, Towns. Bridges outside. Back to Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Nice pass by Bridges. Just keeping his options open out there.
Pass to Tatum. The Knicks pull it in. Outside Brunson. Towns. And Porzingis with the block. It's stolen by Hart. Towns can't get it to go. Celtics trail by 7. Pass to Tatum. Shoots over Anunoby. Tatum with a screen. 5 on the clock. Late clock, the Celtics got to hurry here. Hauser can't get it to go. Here's Towns. And so it's New York, closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. Back after this. And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Offensively, Karl Anthony Towns is one of the most well-rounded big men in the league, Grant.
Yeah, maybe in league history, B.A. He's an elite three-point shooter, post scorer, and his passing is severely underrated.
Oh, and a dunk by Brown!
Well, check out Brown getting flashy. That'll get him fired up.
Now here's Brunson. 7 points in the game. Inside. From deep three-point land. New York, no good that time either. Celtics trail by 5. Tatum with a screen. Back to Brown. The kick to Tatum. 4 on the clock. Too easy for Tatum, even with the contact.
And watch how Tatum navigates the contact. Just one of the many go-to moves for him in the paint.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Once again, that was Celtics Entertainment.
And here are the Knicks now. It's a three-point game. Outside Brunson. Brunson. And they pick up 2. Brunson's got 9.
Knifing to the rim with ease. Brunson attacks these open lanes with tenacity.
And Holiday powers it home.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
Well, it's always a big plus when you have a point guard that can attack the rim like that, puts so much pressure on the defense.
And that one's good for Brunson. Brunson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, making the smart pass there. I mean, Bridges doesn't just hold the ball.
Outside Tatum. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. 5 to shoot. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. The shot by Towns, no good. Boston trailing. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Brian, last season, Jason Tatum surpassed 10,000 career points. He said, "It sounds crazy. I always think about when I was a kid growing up with my mom and saying I wanted to be in the NBA. I may have thought I would be one of the best players, but to actually do it is a surreal feeling." Brian, he's being honest.
Yeah, dreams do come true, Allie. Thank you. Driving inside. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
Got to be careful shooting around Porzingis. His length is so capable of erasing shots.
The kick to Tatum for the lead. JT for 3. 6 lead changes in a game that has a lot of character.
Yeah, both sides stepping up and making big plays.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession. Boston making a switch here. And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. A minute 29 left in the third. Back to Towns. Tries to break his ice. All alone on the break. And White finishes off the break. Well done.
Back to the basics. Unleashing the one-hand flush.
Boy, he makes the basics look pretty outstanding, though, huh?
That's true.
And, Coach, you look at Derek White. Maybe not the biggest name, but he is a winning player.
Yeah, Brian, he's one of the most underrated players in the league. He's got a great feel for the game at both ends of the court. He is tremendously solid across the board.
Boston shooting their 4th attempt at the line tonight. And you look at Jaylen Brown, Grant. Not many wings have the strength he has.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown could dunk over a brick wall, and he could dunk through a brick wall, too. It's just so hard to move him off his path when he's on his way to the rim.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
screen by Horford. Here's Brown. The Knicks pull it in. It's Bridges on the wing. Knocked away. Towns. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. That's on Al Horford. New York shooting their 7th free throw attempt here.
And no matter what the chatter is out there, all Big Cat does is produce on a nightly basis.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Got a hand on it. Bridges outside. Outside Brunson. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's Jason Tatum making...
42.
We've reached the 4th quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. And it's the Celtics ball. Fires the 3. Oh, he is cooking right now. 10 for 11 from the field.
You know, this team relies on Tatum hitting those shots, and that's why he's such a high-volume three-point shooter.
Here's Towns. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson.
Zero rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
Yeah, there's no excuse for giving that up. That's the absolute last thing you want to have.
Tatum gets the bucket.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
Towns outside. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Well, you couldn't ask for a better look. That's one he's got to knock down.
Here's Brown. Hart pulls it in. Knicks trail by 3. And here we go, the Knicks in transition. And so they foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Over the break, I listened in on Joe Mazzulla's huddle. Coach had a direct message for the team saying no matter the lead, no NBA game is ever over. Do not let your guard down. We'll see if they hold on.
Appreciate the report, Allie.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
And here's Brunson from the arc. Just over a minute and a half played here in the 4th. Brunson with the finish inside.
Now, he may only be 6'1", but Brunson plays much bigger than that. I mean, he plays with a physicality.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. And it's Tatum with the ball for Boston. The lead is 2. We're about 2 minutes into the 4th here. Pass to White. Holiday taking his time here. Just 5 on the clock. Hart with the defensive effort. Here's Brunson. They set the screen. Back to Hart. Pass to Anunoby. And stolen by Brown. Oh, JB rattling the rim.
What a flush. Great athleticism from Brown.
Here's Brunson outside. It's hauled in by White.
They need buckets to stay in this game. That's not the shot they're looking for. Yeah, look, it's not always about height. He's showing he wants those boards.
Goes back up. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. Anunoby's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
I mean, what an athletic play for Holiday. Showing up the defense with a jam.
Towns for three. Nails it from beyond the arc.
And in the big moments, Towns ups the ante, which allows him to knock down the important shots.
Left side, Tatum. To the middle. And the jam by Brown.
Oh, assertive play there by Brown, rising to the challenge of the moment.
And Jalen Brunson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
Well, that one stings. In a game where every possession counts, he just gave one away.
White on the wing. Pass to Tatum. Here's the three. The shot no good.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Outside Hart. It's Bridges on the wing. To the inside. Kicks it out Towns. Oh, wow! A huge basket to tie the game!
Whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
And it's Porzingis at 7'3", a monster to go to late in the game.
To the paint. Here's Anunoby. Count it!
The B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice.
Holiday.
And so it's New York with it.
And this is so critical. They now have to score every trip up the floor.
Yeah, they need everything to break their way at this point if they're going to rally back.
All-out effort from Towns, putting the team on his back and getting them the shot they need. Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. He drops the first one, and that'll put him up 2. Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 3-point game.
That was a giant trip to the line.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. Any speculation on what we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
Tricky situation here. They need some kind of bucket to stay alive.
Yeah, the clock is their enemy, and they know it. We'll see if they go for the tie or try and get a quick one.
And here's Brunson from the arc. Off target from downtown. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
And so both free throws good. And it's a 5-point game.
And that'll just about do it. Coming through at the line in a big spot.
Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. They're down by 5. All right, guys, what's your take?
And time's running short. They just couldn't get over that hump.
Well, I've been in this spot more times than I'd like to admit. All you can do is tell your guys to hold their heads up and finish strong.